really get into this game. And I should change the overlay to be in the game. Axeltoss, your overlay's up. Axeltoss, your overlay. Loud noises. Okay, is commercial over? I think 30 more seconds. Hello everyone with Adblock and on a mobile device and in Europe or whatever your excuse is. How are you doing? You have a good day? Wait until the commercial comes back so most people watching can really enjoy the stream. Almost there. Alright guys, welcome back to DreamHack 2013 Open. You're watching twitch.tv/Axeltoss. As always, if you want to support me, if you like the stream, feel free to hit follow on twitch.tv. I really appreciate it. I stream my ladder play and stuff too, so my stream is actually a cool place to hang out outside of tournaments as well. I've been streaming a lot lately, so I urge you to check it out if you like it. Stick with it. But I'm going to be casting DreamHack all weekend. I think this is the final day for me. I think the finals continue on in tomorrow. But yeah, having a lot of fun here. This is day 2. We're in group 1. Thorzain, in good position. He's your red Terran player in the bottom right hand location. His opponent in the top left. Hopefully that wasn't annoying. His opponent in the top left, your green Zerg player Hope, showed some hope in the last game, but unfortunately just did not have enough. It looked good. It looked good. It's such a tricky transition, guys. Like, oh man. It's such a tricky decision. Like, as Zerg, when you're playing Terran, it's like, when do you go from the 2/2 Baneling Muta into the Infestor Hive 3/3 Ultra? Like, when can you ever feel safe to do that is the thing. And we saw earlier today, Life just staying with Ling, Baneling, Muta, 2/2 exclusively. And it won him both games. He never had to really make that decision to kind of keep going. It seemed like, you know, he gets to that point where he kind of wins the game, and then he goes on just for fun or something. Which really commits so much to that 2/2 Ling, Muta. And it's a nice style, except if the Terran player can hold, right? If he can, like, not take damage, which is, like, actually impossible against Life when he does that. And he has 3/3 underway. Because Terran doesn't have to do any ridiculous tech switches to get 3/3, right? The armory's already done for 2/2. 3/3, they just start. To get 3/3 as a Zerg, you have to get Infestation Pit and Hive. That's a lot of time and a lot of resources. So, it's really interesting to think about. We'll have to see what happens in this game. Really interesting to think about, though. Yeah, cool. Thorzain up 1-0, 1 win away from, I think, securing himself a spot. I was going to check on the other match. Securing himself a spot in the next group stage. Okay, I have no results on Sting Lucky. I'm probably going to try to message them to see if I can get one of the games after this series. I think there's supposed to be like an hour-and-a-half break until the next group stage, but, you know, we don't need that. That's fine. No, we want to watch StarCraft. So we'll see what happens. Because it couldn't be that crazy thing where this group like just lasts really long, right? And extends into the break. Actually, most of the groups look like they're done, I think. In fact, I think they're all done. Except Group 2. Group 2 is still going on. So, Thorzain versus Hope. What do we got opening here? I've been watching the closely. Okay, so it's going to be Hellbat opening. Both these guys drop in expansions very quickly. Very economic focus game in the game. Not too surprising to see. Yeah, cool. It's going to be a Hellbat opening from Thorzain. Bunch of Lings going across the map here. And that is interesting. He's delaying a lot of stuff for this. And 28 Harvesters. How many Lings do you have? 20 Lings. So just trying to be annoying here. Can he scoop up these Hellions before they get across the map? He's going to try to get a surround here on the Hellions. Oh, almost getting one. Get a backup. Back up a few. Pursue with the rest. He has some more Lings coming forward. Thorzain's going to see this. He's going to be like, whoa, dude, you're investing a lot in Lings at this point in the game. Is it worth it, though? If he takes out 2 Hellions without losing a Ling, that's his shirt. Oh, nice little move there. Thorzain trying to get out of there, but these Hellions are dead. Not getting a single shot off. Oh, is this Hellion going to make it? Oh, he's like, raise up the D. Oh, no. The Terran's like, oh, isn't that sad? The Hellion's like, lower the depot. Lower the depot! Lower the depot! Ah! And Thorzain's like, Thorzain raises the depot. He's like, Hellion, you're gonna die. Poor Hellion. But here comes Elbat drop. Roach Horn just now started. Spores underway. I hope dealt with it pretty well last game. Made a lot of Lings. Lings aren't too good against Elbats, in case y'all haven't noticed. In case y'all haven't noticed. Let's see what happens here. Ling versus Marine battle. So always fun to see. Got the Hellbat drop coming forward. There's a spore. It's done. Gotta run those drones away. Gotta run the drones. Ling's trying to get the damage into the Hellbats with the medevac healing him. Oh, what Hellbat might fall. Great micro there for Thorzain. Medevac getting healed. Ooh. Thorzain. No Ling is safe. Queen gonna start targeting down that medevac. Gotta connect this creep. Gotta connect my creep. 11 roaches. Hope does this. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I might like it. But knowing Thorzain's style, if you identify that... I feel like if you identify this third, I think it's a waste to make roaches. Because the only reason you make roaches, I think, is to deal with the 2-base scary stuff, right? But if your no opponent is making this third, like, your roaches are just delaying your Evo chambers, and you're 1-1, right? There should be Evo chambers down right now in 1-1. Unless Hope is going for some sort of all-in. Because right now, guess what? Thorzain's getting that upgrade advantage. And there's 12 drones. And I'm trying to think, are the roaches a response to the Hellbats? Or are they to defend against the 2-bush timings? Or are they something that he intends to be aggressive with? Those are the 3 options, right? Now, the fact that he didn't identify this command center, the command center, means that the roaches could be, again, to help deal with the 2-base push. But Thorzain hasn't been doing that. But I like it, because a lot of Terrans have been doing the 2-base push after the Hellbat drop, and it destroys me all the time in my personal Zerg play. But if you identify the fast third, I don't think it's necessary to make all those roaches. Just make 2 Evo chambers, send some Lings to that third, and try to deny it. That's 3 medevacs with Hellbats. That's pretty terrifying. Let's see how much damage these can do. Oh, here they go. Looking for Lings to Roshi Toast. Here come the roaches. So this is why roaches are helpful, though. Right? But this isn't a huge investment for Thorzain. That's the thing. Like, an investment in these Hellbats, it's not a big deal. And if that's why you're making the roaches, and he's getting roach speed too. And there's still no Evo chambers. I'm so confused. And there's a Spire, but there's no Evo chambers. It's breaking my mind. It just doesn't make sense to me. Evo chambers. Because Thorzain's literally about to finish 1-1. And it looks like Hope's doing the same thing as last game. He's going for the Ling Baneling Muta. But I guess he's hoping these, 27 roaches with speed will replace any advantage an upgrade would give you. But then again, that's something that's centered across the mid game and Fury. Because if you go later on in the game, okay, this must be some sort of all-in. Because if you go later on in the game and you don't have upgrades, it's not going to be fun. You're going to die. 27 roaches. Okay, this is something. He's making his Banelings on this side of the map. He's getting a Spire too, which is like, okay, I'm gonna make mutas, but that might be a fake. Just make 5 mutas to fake out your opponent, then go for a Ling Roach Baneling all in off 3 bases. That might be cool. Just 5 mutas to fake him out, not getting an upgrade. Baneling speed, standard. Oh, Banelings don't want to explode. Oh. Trading gas for minerals there. I don't think that's worth it, but I guess that's fine. Alright. Roach speed finishing. Yeah, this is a Ling Baneling thing. Ling Baneling Roach all in. But he got the Spire, which is so bizarre. So bizarre. Okay. Okay. Now, this is an anti-timing for Thorzain. Because I don't think he realizes his opponent is doing this. But can he realize it? Still no mutas. Oh. Oh! What are my shots? Overseer. Need an Overseer. Overseer is instrumental here. Baneling's engaging off a creep. Hope is going for it. Thorzain, does he know? Only 1 bunker. Thorzain's a little bit, he's not sure what's happening. He's like, okay, are you attacking me with Linger? Is that what's happening? Yes, it is. There's a scan, now he knows. Now he knows, let's see how he reacts. Steering for Marines Marauders, he has 1-1, 2-2 on the way. He made the Spire, but no mutas. Hope is going as all in as you can get. So many Banelings in production. Baneling speed about to finish. Thorzain, he's just abandoning to his natural expansion. I feel like he needs more bunkers or something, more Widow Mines, or he has to have Brilliant Marine Splitting. Of course, he can always pick up, take on the high ground. That's a perfect decision there from Thorzain. Great move. Thorzain, oh, if he can target these Banelings. Oh, the Baneling's actually trying to split up, and speed is finished. Look at all these Banelings coming to the natural expansion of Thorzain. Thorzain running out of real estate, going to lift up to the high ground. The tank's trying to get the shot off on the Banelings, but the Roach is going to be peeling forward to try to deal with that. The unit's getting on the high ground, and the Baneling's not being cost efficient at all. Hope has to kill his opponent with this push. But can it happen? 32 more Lings in production. More units will be picked up and lifted to the high ground. Thorzain handling this remarkably. Another tank coming out. And look at this. Everything is gone. Thorzain's third is still up. All his SCVs pretty much still alive. Well, not really. Lost 27 workers. But 3 orbital commands. Now +1 on the way. Now an infestation pit, but still no Evo chambers. There's the first 2 Evo chambers at the 15-minute mark of the game. Oh, so Thorzain's going to have 2-2 against 0-0 everything. So I don't know what stops a push right now, right? I don't know what stops a push. I don't know what stops a push. Like, skip 3-3 and just invest everything into just making units and kill your opponent, right? But we're talking about the Spoon Terran. So he's gonna drop a little bit. Set up his bases again. Alright, Lings swooping in here. They are 0-0 Lings, so they will die in a second to a Marine. Literally a second to a Marine. You see 1-1. Drop happening there. Hellbats, trying to take care of some drones. This is Spoon Terran at his greatest. Some Marines attacking this base, the top middle. The Mutas don't have a +1 upgrade. It's 2-2 Marines. It's 0-0 Lings. These Marines will actually beat all these Lings. No, I'm not kidding. The Baneling's coming in, so Thorzain's like, alright, I'm out of here. Counterattack attempted. 1-1! Now on the way for Hope. Something he didn't want to have to do, but he's not one to give up. Not one to give up, which is fine. I love that. So really trying to stay in the game. Thorzain going to let him for now. Probably going to take all these bases on the right-hand side of the map. Would not be surprised to see that. Sending a drop up here at the top middle. Sending a drop on the left-hand side. And here comes the big push up. And this isn't even his entire army. Look at all these medevacs back here, just chilling. Medevacs, you're supposed to be in the army. What are y'all doing? This doesn't matter too much. Gonna deny this 4th base. Thorzain looking good, up 171 to 125 in supply. Lings, Roaches, Banelings coming forward. The hatchery not gonna cancel. Loss in resources. Gonna back up to the tanks. And this is where Thorzain starts putting down command centers on the side of the map. Starts putting down supply depots. Starts to make smiley faces with his supply depots. And starts adding on more production facilities. Maybe another starport. Queen! Killed by a Marine. Alright, this is a big push. Now, will Thorzain try to end it? Or will he play The Sims? I can commentate The Sims. That'd be fun to commentate. Alright, all joking aside, Thorzain looking so good. 177, 138, supply advantage. 3 siege tanks, lots of Marines. Thorzain playing very patiently. 1-1 is about to finish for the Zerg, but so is 3-3 for the Terran. Thorzain doing a great job holding off that all-in. Like, that control, guys, was amazing. When all those Lings, Banelings, Roaches are coming forward, just every decision he made. The siege tank on the high ground. Picking up his units and sending his units to the high ground. Pulling his SCVs away from his third. Oh, so good. There's GG from Hope. Thorzain takes the 2-0 and he will advance to the next stage, I think. Next group stage.